I know thousands of fighters, and I've done every job in MMA you could think of, from being a promoter to commentating to being a referee to actually being a fighter and competing. I've been to thousands of events, know thousands of fighters, and the thing I find interesting is not many of them can like take the integrity, the honor, the discipline, all of the hardships and the hard stuff we put in the gym, that not many people can transfer that outside. So for you to do that and then start a business like you have, what do you think motivated you to come up with BADR? Where did BADR start? What was the thought process behind it? And how have you again been consistent with that? I said you're 6 years in. 6 years in building a business is hard bloody work. So how have you managed to keep that up? And why do you think you went that way?
Well, the main thing was, you know, I was approached by my now then no longer business partner, Carl. He had started, he was the one who created Gym King. He came up to me and he said to me, look, you know, let's start a brand up. We had a sit down, had a brainstorming meeting, and we was talking about everything about life, and BADR was the word that came up, and it just clicked at the time. It was being a bad man and what I represent, and being a tough guy, and you know, that persona of never backing down and always standing strong and being resilient. And the word came around and we just locked it in. From there we made sure the name was available, everything was available, and we took it. And from there it was just kind of bringing my ethos of my mentality in the fight game. You know, the fight game really played a big role in it because we had all the fighters wearing BADR at the time, and it was just a brand that represented it. And it was, for me, was always been about impacting people's lives for the better, yeah? And this business that I'd created allowed me to do that. So not only am I making money, not only am I building something, I'm actually being able to impact people's lives, because the brand is about being a dangerous rival. It's about competitive spirit. So when people are wearing BADR because they've seen other top fighters wearing it and all the fighters are wearing it and it looks good and this and that, people are wearing them clothes and they're like, yeah, I'm a bad man now. I've had people come up to me, I've had guys come up to me and say, bro, when I put a BADR tracksuit on, I'm not even a fighter, bro, but when I put a BADR tracksuit on, I'm like in the mirror, like, yeah, who wants it today? Do you know what I'm saying? So it's, what I'm saying to you is, though, for me, that's what it's about. Yeah. Because that's when you create something more than just clothing. That's when you create a brand, that's when you create a movement, and that's what BADR represents, and that's what's been able to give me that, you know, even though it's been tough at times, if the brand represents being a dangerous rival and never stopping, never quitting, then how can I stop and quit? Do you get what I'm saying? I'd be a hypocrite. So for me, you know, we've been through so many ups and downs, and, you know, it's just been an amazing journey, and we've impacted so many people's lives. So many people have wore BADR, and they still want to wear BADR, and I built, Luke, when I say I've got an amazing team now, you know how it goes sometimes through business and relationships and people and communication, and now I've got such a solid team. Everyone knows the position, everyone's in place. We've got some big things coming next year, especially for the men's. This year we're launching the kids collection. So with the kids collection, what we did was, once again, about impacting, yeah? Right, so let's talk about how we lead through action. Okay, so words are one thing, and then the actions back it, yeah? So with the kids collection, it was always about, I've always said the BADR give back scheme. Something I've always said from the beginning, the give back, the give back, the give back, the give back. And I've done bits going to schools and talking to kids and giving a bit of motivation here, but I've always wanted to do more. And we're in a position now where we did the pop-up store in Trafford Centre, and it was amazing sellout. We sold virtually everything that we had there. But what we did was we did auditions for the kids collection. So I had kids coming in to audition to be models, and the parents brought them down. It was when I say an amazing community situation where everyone come down with the kids, and the kids were modeling. And what happened was, I said to the team after, we did 2 weeks there, I said to the team after, I said, look, I can't choose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kids. I said, for one, they're all 6 superstars. But for 2, how can we be the community brand for the people? And the first opportunity these kids get to be something, we turn them down. I don't care if I choose 5. I'm choosing them all. So on the day when I was supposed to announce 5 winners, all the parents are nervous, everyone's scared, everyone's nervous. I just said, listen, BADR's about the people. And I said, what we're going to do on this one is we're going to choose you all. And they all came up on stage. And then it took us a bit of time logistically to get everything in place. But then we did the campaign the other day and I got 30 kids down, right? Logistically, me and the team put it together and it was mayhem, but we organized it with 30 kids on a day. We shot them. Each kid had their own individual shots, taking videos. We did interviews with them. We spoke with them. They were hitting pads on the shoot. Oh, Luke, honestly, listen, bro, it was amazing. And for me, that's who I am. Do you get what I'm saying? And this is where I find my purpose in things like giving back to people. Do you get me? And if I can inspire these kids to be something, then I'm doing more for them than what my dad did for me. Because I know being young, wanting a purpose and trying to search for something and there's nothing there sometimes, it feels like you feel lost. So now we've done the campaign, we're going in photo signing with it, and this will be out after the launch on Sunday. So we've partnered up with Nerf, the Nerf Experience, which is like a kids place where they go and do all gaming. They do like gel gun shooting and all different games. And we partnered up with them officially, and we're going to launch with our kids collection. We did a sick campaign video. You can probably, we'll repost it up or something, but yeah, we're going to push that kids collection through. And then next year, we're launching the new phase, the new look of BADR. It's been an amazing journey. I've got a new creative director on board. He's come and me and him have sat down. We spoke historically about what BADR represents and what BADR means, but we understand that fashion moves forward, and people that have historically been with BADR have gone through a journey of growth in terms of their style and fashion, and people are necessarily moving on. So what we're doing now is trying to make sure that we can tap into all our historical supporters, clientele, whatever you want to call them, and give them something that kind of shows them that we're moving with them. So we're going to be doing exclusive collections, premium quality now, at a slightly higher price point, but the ethos of being a dangerous rival and quality garments are always going to be there. And you know, we're creating a movement, man, and the movement still continues. So